What's up, shaggers? Welcome back to Tremelo Nights. I've got a lot of seriously putrid, vile dirt that I want to get off my chest this week. You know, it's to do with gambling. And I was pretty good at it, so I thought. But over these past couple of weeks, ooh, Nelly, I've taken such serious losses. I'm really thinking that it's even a smart idea to gamble. Can you believe that? I mean, if it wasn't the online casino the week before losing me £60, I thought, Saturday, I'm feeling it. I'm going to rally some soldiers together and we're going to go invade the casino. So I found two burly young men, right? And we had a good couple of drinks, and obviously I don't drink. And then we went down into the casino. I don't know how to bet properly. My mate's like spreading them all over the roulette table, put them on numbers for second half of the table, bam, bam, odd, even. I just do it on red and black. I just sit there and I do it on red and black. And both times, right, there was two separate times I put all my money on, and they gave me my chips back because I either did it too late or they were the wrong chips, right? Can't use it. They're not universal betting chips, right? I went to a different table and they were like, oh no, we can't do that. And both times they did that, the fucking number came in that I was going to do. The colour, sorry. So I just spent all night smoking. I lost my money. I lost 40 quid, whatever. And then it gets to the point where, you know, I cut down to my last 20 quid. And I thought, I'll just whack it all on black. And, you know, obviously it didn't come in. And I watch it happen. My heart's like beating. And it didn't come in. I saw it come up red and my ears just started ringing, man. Like, and I was just like, oh, man. I ran out of money first and I had to watch my friends lose all their money. And I was thinking at the end, I was like, I've got to somehow make this a win. I saw there was a fit girl that was taking drinks orders and stuff, so I was like, okay, I'm going to go and ask her for a number. Surely I can make something positive out of this horrendous night. So I was like, I'll just go and ask for a drink. And they do free drinks, obviously, at the casino. They'd give you beds and vitamins and medicine if they could. But I saw her walking past. I was like, excuse me. And she didn't hear me. So I was like, excuse me. Right, straight away on the back foot, fellas. Straight away on the back foot. And I was like, so, what drinks do you do? Obviously, I just meant the free drinks. I don't want to pay for a drink. And she went, oh, well, this is our menu. We do quite a lot, to be honest. And I was like, oh, no, the free ones. And, yeah, then I was like, right, okay. Hey, can I have your number? And she said something about work, or I don't know if she was seeing someone that she worked with or what, but I couldn't really make anything out because my ears were still ringing and I was a little bit dazed and confused. So yeah, it took a real lot of gumption for me to not go home and eat as many washing up tablets as I could possibly fit into my mouth. That's that. But gambling is really taking a toll on me. And I'm not going to do it anymore if it's not going to let me win money. I was really set on it making me my first million. But I'll tell you what. You ever like go for a piss and you can smell how horrible your dick smells, right? And you're like, you got to take your balls in for questioning and get some witness statements. Start writing down all the last places and things that it's touched and what's it been doing. Why does it smell like cat piss? Nah, but I don't know why sometimes, I don't know if it's fucking biology and shit or chemicals, but, sometimes the dick just be stinking. Yeah, I've been started drinking these zero alcoholic drinks, and I thought it would make me just want to really drink the real shit, and it kind of does a little bit. But it's actually a lot nicer than just drinking pints of Coke or drinking lime and soda. When you drink lime and sodas, you look like a and when you drink Coke, it just gives me a headache after 3. And I'm trying to win. I'm trying to stay sharp, right? I'm trying to win my money, all right? I don't need to be feeling hungover from a fucking Diet Coke, bro. So these, but the only thing about that is it's more expensive. And I'll tell you what, fucking Coke now in a pub is might as well just get a pint for the prices that these fuckers are charging. So you get the non-alcoholic stuff, and it's don't really save any money. But yeah, I'm quite happy. It's been a nice weekend weather-wise. So I just got some cigarettes and I just smoked while I sat at the pub. So that's my happy medium. That's how I'm gonna live my life. I'm not gonna drink, but I'll fucking smoke. I'll fucking smoke. Yeah, it's I kind of want to die. I've actually been learning French. Je vais en info on this little Duolingo app. And it's pretty fun actually. I'm kind of enjoying it. I thought I spend so much time on Twitter, and Twitter's got a lot worse. They're not giving you. Every time you reload it, they only give you like 4 new posts, and one of them's a advertisement bullshit. So I thought, well, I'll spend my time on my phone, doing something. And I saw an Instagram reel of some kid speaking French. I was like, I kind of want to learn a language. When I was in school, I always thought I was never good at learning. I was never a learner. And I don't know why. We started doing Spanish in year 7, and then we got to pick what we wanted to do, carry on with. So I picked German, right? Ugh, what a fucking lame language. And I never learned any German. I learned just a few words. I feel like I know more French just for doing it 5 days than I did in a whole 4 years that I ever learned doing German. I remember I knew so little. We had like near the end of the whole thing, when you're in like year 11, you've got to do like a written and a speaking assessment. And we had this German woman come in, and she would take us all out in pairs, and we'd practice and stuff. And she started like speaking to me in German, and I fucking, she might as well have been speaking a different language, but I didn't understand a thing she was saying. And she was like, well, you don't know what I'm saying. She was like, she like seemed offended that, my great uncle fucking went over there and fucking took the country from the Nazis, yeah, and saved everyone and got shot down over France, right? She seemed to take a personal offense to the fact that my bloodline, right, has triumphed and has pushed and fought for our freedom, right? Anyway, I don't think she was that. I think she was just she found it quite interesting how I'd done this for 4 years and I couldn't even have a basic conversation with her. So she kind of was like, you don't know anything, like, what have you been doing? And I was like, I don't know. But yeah, it was quite another shell-shocking experience. That seems to be all that my life is ever made up of, just experiences that completely leave me completely shell-shocked and my ears ringing and blood running down my nose. And I just have to spend weeks putting myself back together, brushing myself off, and building myself back up so I can go back out into the world and get shell-shocked again. So the French is coming on quite well. I'm picturing this, right? I'm going to see a girl, and for any of you Frenchies out there, you'll know what I'm saying, all right? And I'm excited to, if I ever meet a French girl, to say loads of French to her. Avec mon cœur, je t'aurais suivi un enfant. And yeah, I'll get married and everything will be great in my life again. But I'm very French. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. But I finally got my car back from when some dickhead crashed into me. And I redid my insurance and it worked out a little bit cheaper. It actually is more expensive last year. It is more expensive now than it was last year, but I was pulling every trick in the book. I'm a minority, transgender, gender fluid, like race car driver, as far as my insurance knows. Anything that'd get it down. What, you have 2 kids? Yeah, fucking 4 kids. How many gets this under 500 quid? I'm doing everything in my possible power to try and get some extra little bits of credit with the insurance company. And I finally picked my car up, from it being fixed. And I was talking to the girl that was there, and we were just kind of getting on. We were just kind of getting on, chatting, and it was fun. And I was like, I think she kind of likes me, we were talking about going on holiday. I was like, talking about how I want to go to Egypt, and then she's like, oh yeah, I've been there, I want to go again. I was like, this bitch wants to go to Egypt with me. Yeah, we were just having a really nice chat. She was showing me around the cars and, just talking about stuff. I thought, I could quite well ruin this girl's life. And then I kind of went across to go deal with my dude who was giving my car back. And then she kind of came over and put something in, started shredding some photos or copies or something. I was like, hey, can I get your number? And she was like, oh, I've got a boyfriend. Why would you even talk to me, bitch? If you've got a boyfriend, don't even look at me. I don't want to fucking know your name. I don't even want to fucking speak to you, all right? If you got a dude, nah, but she was really nice. She was nice, and I was thinking, I've got a French girl in my future, so you'll merely be a stepping stone for this large freight train. Yeah, so you know what they say, third time's a charm. So the next girl that I ask, I'm sure I'll fucking get her digits, brah.